Hello friends, welcome to the New Tech Navigators. My name is PK. In this video, you will learn how to create this transportation and logistic dashboard in Google Sheets. As you are seeing my screen, we have created this dashboard. Here we are showing some cards like number of shipment, shipment cost, average distance in kilometer, average wait time in kg, and average transit time in days. Here we are showing the number of shipment by status, shipping cost by mode of transport like truck, air. If you take the mouse, then you can see the shipping cost here for a particular mode of transport. And here we are showing the average distance in kilometer by different type of carriers. And here we are showing the average transit time in days by the product type, average transit time in days by mode of transport, and here shipping cost by the destination. You can just take the mouse and you can see the destination wise shipping cost. And here we are showing the number of shipments by the product type, and here the shipment cost by the month, so you can see the monthly trend. Here average shipment time in days by the destination, and this is number of shipment by the carriers. Okay, this is what we have created. Now let me show you the data. In the data we have the shipment id, date, carrier, mode of transport, product type, origin, destination, distance, weight, transit time in days. Then we are showing here status, shipment cost, and then estimated arrival date. Here we are calculating the month also and the year also. All right, now let me add a new sheet and I will show you, let's say I'm putting the name of this sheet as new dashboard, and I will show you how we can create this dashboard using this data. So first of all, what we will do, we will create a header. Like here we have created this till column S. So let's select the range from A2 till column S till here and use merge cells. Okay, so we have merged all the cells and increase the row height of this row number 1, and you can fill here some dark color whatever you want. So let's say I'm taking this color, and font color take white color, font name take the Arial rounded, and here you can put this text which is available here, or you can put whatever you want. So I'm putting here transportation and logistic dashboard in Google Sheet. So same text I'm going to put here. Okay, now we will further format this, like align this center and middle, increase the font size slightly. Let's take around 16 or 18 or 20. Go to the view, so uncheck the grid lines from here, and now we will create the cards like we have created here. So if you see, we have taken the first column width is very smaller, so same thing we will do here. So let's make this smaller, and now we will create our card from here. Okay, the second row, just make it height slightly smaller, and from the third row we will create the cards. So let me make it smaller. All right, so now we are using these two cells and use merge cells, and here we can fill a color. Let's say I'm taking this color, but you can take any other color. Like here we have taken some different theme, so you can take that one also, and take the font white. And let's take this one which is number of shipments, so you can type also here like number of shipments. Now let's align this center and middle, and here we will select this range and use merge cells, and then we will fill the same theme color. So let's say we have taken this one, so take this color, and font color we will take the same color, this one. Take here Arial rounded and make the font size around 40 or 50. Now make this bold. Alright, so for number of shipment, what we will do, we'll use the count A function, count A, and go to the data sheet, and here we will get the count of shipment ID and just hit the enter. So we are getting here 500. So we have taken the count of column A, that is shipment ID. Now let's align this middle and center. Alright, let's apply some border also. So just select this range and then go to the border, and here let's go to the white border color and take slightly thick border and say all borders. So we can see this is looking like this. We just have taken here small font, but you can take bigger or smaller, it's up to you. Okay, now let's come to the next one. You can just increase the little bit row height. Now we can make the copy also and we can paste that here. Okay, so that is how we have pasted here, and we'll make 4 more. So just make the copy of this and paste here. Alright, so total we have taken 5, and now let's decrease the column width slightly. Now for the second one we will change the color, so you can choose some other. Let's say I'm taking this one, and here just take this, and here font color just take this. Similarly here also you can take some other color. Let's say I'm taking this one, then same theme color I will choose that, and font also I'll choose this. Let's do this here also. Let's say I'm taking this one. Alright, so here also you can choose some other color. Let's say I'm taking this one. Okay, so that is done. We can reduce the font slightly because some other numbers are bigger. So let's take around 40 or 35. Now here we will take, you can see this is shipment cost. Then let's take the next one, that is average distance in kilometer. So just put that here. Then average weight in kg, just put that here. And then the next one is this one, average transit time in days. Alright, now for the shipment cost we will use this sum, and let's come to the data, and here we have the shipment cost, that is this one. Just take the sum of this. Okay, so this is the sum of this. Now if you come here, we have used some specific number formatting. Let me show you. Just go to the format, number, and just go to the custom number format. Here we have used this number format. So let me copy it from here, and you can apply the same number formatting here also. Number, custom number format, and just paste it. Okay, so this is what we have used. Just apply. Now you can reduce the font size for this specific cell. Now we can see this is in 1000. Now average distance, so we can use the average function, average. Now come to the data, and here we'll go to the distance. So let me see where the distance column, that is column H. So select the all range. Okay, and now let's reduce the size slightly, and we will change the number format here. So just go to the number and go to the format. So we will take this 0.0 format. Now for the average weight, let's use here average again, and then go to the data. Weight is here, column I. Okay, so same formatting we will apply here. So go to the format, number, and let's use this format. You can reduce the font slightly if you want. Now average transit time in days, let's use the average again. Come to the data, and let's see the column, that is on the column J, this one. Alright, now we can reduce the number of decimals here. Okay, so this is done. Now you can change the color. I have taken the different colors. Here we have taken the different colors. Okay, now we will create the chart here like number of shipment by status. So let's insert a chart here and change the chart type as the pie chart or donut chart, whatever you want. Let's click on select range and delete this. Now let's go to the data, and we want to show the number of shipment by status. So just select the status here from this column till the end. Click on OK. Just click on aggregate. Now we can see this is the number of shipment by status, but row number 3 is the header. So just click on this. Now let's go to the customize, and we will go to the chart title, and here we can show number of shipment by status. Now let's change the color of the title as black. Font size take around 12 or 14 only. Align this middle and make this slightly small. We can keep this chart here. Okay, so this chart is ready. Now if you want to format this chart in this way, then what you can do, just double click on this and go to the customize chart style. Just make it 3D Then go to the pie chart, and here you can just show the value, and then you can just change the font size around 10. Go to the legend and show the legend at bottom. Okay, you can change the color also from the pie slice, and just select let's say cancelled, I want to use this color. For delivered, I want to use this color. For in transit, let's say I want to use this color. So you can decide what color you want to use. Accordingly you can just select the colors. We have selected here some other colors. Now this chart is ready. We can make the copy of the chart, and let's paste this chart here. Now in this chart we are showing the shipping cost by mode of transport. So first double click on this and change the chart type. This is the bar chart, and here just click on this and delete this. We are showing that is shipping cost by mode of transport. So first of all, let's select the mode of transport that is available, column D. Okay, so we will select from D3 till the end. Click on OK. Add one more range, and that is shipping cost. Go to the data. So shipping cost is available here, column L. Just select this. Now click on OK. All right, so y-axis is the mode of transport, and here select the shipping cost. And we don't need legend here, so just say legend as none. And now you can change the color also if you want, and just click here on the grid lines, uncheck the major grid lines. Just make this plot area slightly smaller like this. If you want to change the color, you can change it. Just change the fill color. Let's say I want to take this color, dark color, and I want to add the data labels also. Okay, then you can add the data labels, or if you don't want to take the data label, you can just remove this from here. All right, so this is the, just change the chart title, shipment cost by the mode of transport. This chart is ready. Now let's come here, and we can just change the create the another chart, that is average distance by carrier. So this is also a bar chart. Now let's make the copy of this and paste that here, and let's keep this here, make this slightly bigger like this. Just double click and change the range. So we want to create the average distance by carrier. So just come to the data and first select the carrier that is available on column C, and then average distance. So distance is available here on column H. Click on OK. Now we can see it has taken the sum of distance. Okay, so what we can do, in place of sum we can take the average here, and click on the plot area. Just double click here and make it this slightly smaller like this. So this chart is also ready, and you can change the formatting if you want from here. It is taking from the source, but you can take other custom, and let's take 0.0. Okay, and then you can show the number formats. You can show the data labels also if you want, like just click here and show the data labels. Okay, so and you can change the number formatting for the data labels also, but I'm not keeping the data label as of now. Let us create the other charts also. So we have here average transit time by the product type. So we can just make the copy of this one, and let's change the title also. This is average transit time by, make the copy of this and just paste that here. So for this one here, we will take the product type. Just double click and we will change this range, that is product type. Okay, so product type is available, let's see, in column E. So just select this till the end, click on OK, and here we will select on the y-axis, just select the product type, and here just select the distance. Okay, distance we will take the average, and this is the average transit time by the product type. All right, so this chart is ready. Let's make this slightly smaller. If you want to change the chart type, you can just change it from here. Just make it column and adjust the plot area. All right, now we'll create this pie also, average transit time by mode of transport. Just copy and paste here. Just change here with the mode of transport, this range, and that is available this column D. Click on OK, and just select here mode of transport, select here distance, and change the chart type as donut. All right, so this is also done. You can just show the legends here at bottom. Okay, you can change the colors if you want. This chart is also done. We have taken different color. Now I will show you how you can create the shipping cost by the destination also. So we have already the chart for the shipping cost, this one. So let's make the copy of this and just paste that here and make it bigger like this, and make this slightly smaller. Just double click and change the chart type as the area chart, this one. And here we have taken the shipping cost by destination. So shipping cost is already there. Just double click and we will change the destination here. In place of column D, let's take here destination column, and that column is available, let's see, is on column G. Click on OK. Select here destination and select here shipping cost. All right, so this chart is also ready. Now this is by mode of transport and this is shipping cost by destination. All right, okay, now we have few more charts here, that is number of shipment by product type. So let's make the copy of this one and then paste that here. Just double click and change here number of shipment by product type. So we can delete this and come to the product type. Product type is available on column E. So just select this column E till the end, click on OK. So this is number of shipment by product type. Automatically it is taking the count. Okay, so we don't need to take another range here. If you want to show the data level, you can just show the data levels here. Okay, now the next chart is the shipping cost by the month. So we have this shipping cost by destination. Let's paste this here and we have created this column chart. So we'll take here month, just double click and change this to the column chart and also change the range. So this range should be month. Let's come to the data and month is available in the last, this one. Click on OK. Take here month and just take here shipping cost. All right, so this is shipping cost by month. And the last chart which we are creating, that is number of shipment by carrier. So we can just make the copy of any chart. Let's say this chart. Let's keep this here for the month. You can make the chart slightly bigger. Just double click and just delete this one and we'll take only carriers. Click on OK. It is automatically taking the number of shipment by carrier. You can make this 3D if you want. So just go to the customized chart style, make this 3D, and you can add the data labels also from the series. Just add the data label here also. If you want, you can add the data labels. All right, so that is how we can create this transportation and logistic dashboard in Google Sheets. Friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for the watching.